broadcast is one of the actors in the film, Edward Sonnenblick, who was also a part of this song. Edward, firstly, congratulations to you and the entire team for bagging the Golden Globe. And this is one of the most euphoric songs that we've seen in the recent times. But had you even imagined, or anyone on the set, during that time when you were shooting this song, that this is the kind of chord it will strike with everyone, not just within the country, but even outside? We've literally seen responses where people have gotten up in the theaters and danced to this song.
Yeah, no, thank you for that. I appreciate your sentiments. I definitely knew that this would be popular. I think we all knew that this song has an incredible joy and exuberance to it that would be infectious. But to this level, even I'm surprised that it's gotten so much love, and that we're seeing people dancing in the aisles all over the world to this song. Is just beautiful. And yeah, it makes me very proud to be a part of this project.
But Edward, it was obviously not easy shooting for this song, and I've been reading a lot about it, where the one point that S.S. Rajamouli constantly stressed upon was synchronization between all the actors who were dancing to this song, because he said that is key. Pace of the dance and synchronization, and that was a difficult task to achieve. You shot this for over 12 days, and some lead actors who also called it a torture, given how difficult it was to shoot this song. But finally all of you said, let's just get done with it, and all of you came together and worked very hard on it. How was that entire experience?
Well, I have to be honest. I was not a part of this sequence as part of the villain side of the cast. I was there in Kiev when they started shooting this, and I should say it's a good thing I was not a part of this, because I'm an actor first and a dancer, somewhere way down the line. But I can tell you that working with Rajamouli Garu is always, a masterclass in precision. As an actor, taking his direction, there's so much precision, and my job is really only to just understand what he needs. And it can take a lot of takes. And it can be hard to keep one's composure when, you're going on the 5th, 6th, 7th take for your shot. However, I think everyone already understands when they're working with Rajamouli sir that is what's going to happen. It's going to happen with all the senior actors. It's going to happen with everybody. That it's going to take a lot of takes. We're going to get it until it's perfect in his eyes and his vision is realized. And that's why we all love doing it, because we know that we can trust his vision, because it is so... he is such a perfectionist, and he really knows what he's doing, and he knows how to take this genre. I feel it's the genre of South Indian drama and action, and just perfect it. So I saw that perfectionism in my shots. I saw it in other song sequences that I was a part of, where take after take after take, you're just seeing him not satisfied, and then we move on only once the master is ready to.
Absolutely, Edward, but which is why S.S. Rajamouli says that music has no boundaries, and that of course is universal. When you really create that masterpiece, it tends to touch upon with the audience, and that is what we've seen, no matter who hails from where, or what kind of culture or language they are used to. This is a film that had its heart in place, and which is why it managed to really get across to everyone. Really, the scale of production is what Rajamouli is always known for, and not an easy task to be on his set, because every single person, no matter how small an amount he has to contribute, but it all has to fall in place. And this is where, like you say, is his masterclass, is his expertise. How is it like to be on a Rajamouli set and to get every shot to perfection? Is what he aims, is what he expects out of everyone on set. How does it really work, and especially through this film?
Yeah, it works by repetition, as I found. I mean, yeah, we all prepare as much as we can, but really, it's not until you're there on set shooting and Rajamouli Garu is directing you and telling you what you need in that moment that you actually understand it and can start doing it. The amount of precision and all the details that he has in his mind, you can't imagine what's going on as an actor. So the brief, as for me as an actor, is just to surrender completely to his vision and his direction. And yeah, it's a challenge. It takes a lot of takes. It takes a lot of time sometimes. But the crew and his whole team is so professional, and at the same time you don't feel that tension and that that stress. Everybody is understanding that this is what it takes. We're going to be here till we're done, and it's okay. Sometimes you feel a lot of stress, a lot of tension. If there's a lot of takes going on, production starts getting worried about the time and all that. Here, you just feel like the total focus was on perfecting this and getting it done, according to his vision.
Edward, stay on with us. We have more members from the industry joining us. Danish Khan is an actor. He's with us on the broadcast. Danish, for this particular film and this song, I was also finding out more of how M.M. Keeravani had to give 20 songs to S.S. Rajamouli until he zeroed upon this one. And so many people in the internal cast were asked their view on it, and unanimously they chose this particular piece, and that is how it was finalized, and Naatu happened the way it did.
Yeah.
Really, when you're in the creative process and you don't know what is right, what is wrong, what may work, what may not work, but it's really that instinct and the collective instinct of the crew that is so important, and that is exactly what has worked in this film.
Exactly. First of all, it's a pride movement not only for the South Indian cinema but for the entire Indian cinema. And to reply to your question, Rajamouli sir itself is a master. He knows what will work and what won't. So I feel he is so matured enough that what song will rock the audience, what will click in the global platform, he knew it very well. And that is why the results are today we all are seeing. It's really a proud moment for our country.
Edward, I want to come back to you because I'm sure you shot the film, then you went back, and of course you at that time did it as a project that it was, like an actor picks up each project. But then of course, knowing that it is a Rajamouli film and it is a big canvas, and in the way it is shot, in the way it will be brought out, in the kind of backing it will get from the studios. But to this level and international appreciation, to be garnering this kind of a response in the West, had you imagined that?
Well, like I said, I think we all knew that this was going to be successful, that we were doing something special, but if you ask me if it was to this level that I expected the kind of success that RRR's been getting, then perhaps no. I mean, going to the Golden Globes and now poised to, take over the Oscars, it's really, really just making me so happy to be a part of this and to see it getting the kind of love and appreciation that it truly deserves.
Oh yes, absolutely. And Danish, one quick answer from you, because today a lot is being spoken about Telugu cinema getting that international recognition. In India at least, Bollywood is what is mostly known. And before I get an answer